So we are already quite familiar with how paid trolls work. So in the interest of time, allow me to just talk more about false experts or sensational influencers and even think tanks who are heavily biased towards the Chinese narrative, which China is using in its inauthentic amplification operations. So authorities said that these personalities present themselves as credible foreign policy and national security experts and even as legitimate journalists. Several reports quoting government officials identified at least 2 think tanks and several experts to be among those who were parroting China's narrative as seen from their Facebook posts and in the statements they issued. I'm not sure if it's big enough if you can see what they are saying here, how they are parroting the Chinese narrative. But their messaging includes projecting and redirecting the issue, often accusing the United States of influencing Filipinos and controlling the Philippine oligarchs and even the mass media. They also utilize statistics and data and twist them to favor their narrative. Now, these pro-China content are also reportedly being funneled and propagated into hyper-partisan pro-China Facebook groups. Now, to give you an example, yeah, I think the size changed there. So to give you an example, that one there from Asian Century, a Pulse Asia survey conducted on September 2023 asked Filipinos to identify the most urgent national concerns. So among those most urgent national concerns, only 7% said defending the integrity of Philippine territory against foreigners is among the most urgent concerns. So one group took this to mean that only 7% of Filipinos are concerned about defending the Philippine territory. Now, the NSA said that this information was actually taken out of context because while many Filipinos do not find the issue urgent, because there are more urgent concerns for them, considering their socioeconomic situation, it does not mean that they are not concerned at all about the West Philippine Sea issue. There are several other surveys which show that a vast majority of Filipinos support the government's efforts in the West Philippine Sea, and we'll give you more details on that later on. So in the spirit of fairness, we will include their responses in the presentation, on their answers on these accusations or on these report. So they are basically saying that they claim they are not pro-China, but they are pro-Philippines and they are pro-peace. They also said that they participated in activities critical of China as well, but when asked what these are, they could not identify, or they did not identify what these were. They, however, also argued that they are only advocating for stronger relations with China because they believe it would be beneficial for the Philippines.